Well, just congrats to Ole Miss. They played a great game. Really, really good defense. They didn't really walk anybody today, and got in some good hitters counts and hit some balls a long way, and built up a good lead. They put together the 5-run second that was a little difficult to swallow at the time. I thought we had a double play ball we should have turned, maybe 2 of them in that inning, and cost us a few runs. But we battled back there in the 4th and got some big hits with 2 outs and really got back in the game and had another opportunity or 2 to score, and we just couldn't come up with a big hit. I think you just got to credit their pitching, did a nice job of getting out of the jams, and they just kept chipping away with big hit here and there. But that's about all I got.
Dave, what did you see out of Connor today, and how do you feel about Patrick? It looks like you've got your bullpen. I mean, I know you had to use Cops and Ramage today, but it looks like you got your best relievers ready to go.
Well, I thought Connor just he couldn't locate. They couldn't locate his fastball, and his breaking ball wasn't as sharp as it has been. It's just one of those outings, and they were on him pretty good, and he was getting behind in the count. Powerful lineup, bunch of left-handed hitters, wind blowing out. It was not a good situation for him if he couldn't get that fastball down the zone with some sink, and we just felt like we needed to get him out. I feel good about who we have in the bullpen. Obviously we used Kevin today because we kind of jumped back in there 8-5, had a chance to cut into it. So we went ahead and took a shot with Kevin. But other than that, we've got most everybody left, as does Ole Miss.
As far as Patrick,
I feel good about Patrick. He's a good pitcher. I just think when he's on, he's one of the better young pitchers in our league, and it's going to be a tremendous game.
Tom?
They hadn't really erupted on you. Maybe one game this year, but it's there. Any surprise to see them come out in a back against the wall type game and do this?
No, once they got off to a good start there, we they let a ball drop, should have been caught. Getting our cleanup hitter up with 2 outs, he hits a 2-run homer, and we got out there and gave up a leadoff single. Dom almost caught that ball, if you remember, on the dive. It came out of his glove. He kind of stumbled a little bit, I think, just before he was about to dive, and then obviously they. The 3-run homer was a changeup. It was supposed to be down and away, and it being bell tie down the middle, and he hammered it. And all of a sudden we were behind. Okay, you still got 8 innings, not a problem. They come in and they punch in 5 runs in the bottom of the 2nd, and that had to do with not turning double plays, walks. I mean, we walked them 8 times. You can't walk them 8 times. They're too good. So we got what we deserved, and they whipped us.
Bob?
Yeah, Dave, I guess Hoagland, their guy, this will be the 3rd time he started against you. What do you remember about him? What do you expect from him?
Well, he's like most of their starters. He's got a really good arm. He's a young man that a lot of people didn't think he'd make it to college. Thought he would sign a professional contract. When he's on, he's like Wicklander. He can be as good as any freshman in the SEC. And I'm sure they're like us. If it goes good, they'll go with him. If it doesn't, they'll go to the next guy. But I'm sure they're exactly feeling like we are right now, that they've got a lot of guys in the bullpen and they've got a pretty good arm going. I feel the same way.
Any more questions for Coach Van Horn? Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.